Mornings with Matt and Bob. We're powered by Chewy. Today we're interned by, we got to stick with one of these names. We got Big D. We got Nepobaby. Or just David. David's very nice, but we're not going to stop teasing him about the fact that he got a job simply because
it's not who you know. It's not who you... I mean, it is who you know.
Were you getting ready to say it's who you blow? Because that's going to be very uncomfortable in this room.
It's in this business, it's all about relationships. In this business we call show, and by the business, I mean the industry of show business. It's who you know.
Congratulations, David, on having a relationship with Bob.
He did all of the right... he made all of the right moves and talked to all the right people upstairs.
So
went through the process.
Sheen.
Went through the process.
Colin Hanks was good, too.
Colin Hanks.
Who else was really good?
Ivanka Trump.
Wolfgang Van Halen.
Wolfgang Van Halen. Legend.
Oh, that should be David's name should be Hunter Biden.
Please do not call me Hunter Biden.
That's his new name in here, Hunter Biden. What's up, Hunter?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I can see in his eyes he does not like that one. But
is Hunter Biden brought up a lot in your household?
No, I've just seen him. I've seen the headlines.
You saw the porno?
Do not want to be. Didn't know there was one.
They're probably. He's lived. I mean,
Listen.
look. Here's where to be honest with you. I think everybody. Doesn't everybody at this point have at least one addict in their family somewhere?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen one, but
you don't have a cousin or somebody who
couldn't point one out to you. No?
Really? Oh, I've had addicts in my family.
I was joking because obviously I'm the addict, right?
No, not like that. Not like that.
Yeah, if you can't.
But addiction makes.
The only difference is I have a job. I don't
the horrible part about getting sober, which the guy has apparently done. The
is
horrible
staying
part,
it.
Well, staying. But also, sobriety means you have to look back on all the decisions you made while you were an addict, and that's got to be gut-wrenching.
For me?
For anybody who's had some severe addiction issues.
Yeah. Okay, so you're saying I'm not an addict. I'm glad about that.
You're an addict. I don't think that you're an addict like he was. Look, meth and cocaine make you do different things than weed. Okay?
Okay.
No?
No, not at all.
You had something for us.
I did have something for you, because what we were talking about concerts, the price of concerts.
Yes.
Things we would attend, reach, whatever. Well, this next concert, I'm thinking about going to.
Okay, I think you should.
Because I feel like me and this guy both deserve second chances.
Ooh.
So I'm going to go ahead.
We're going to try to guess?
Chris Brown?
No, come on.
I'm trying to think of someone who got canceled.
Yeah.
He's
Today,
saying...
we're announcing Fire Festival 2. We spoke to people as far away as the Middle East
What?
and South America, and ultimately we decided that Fire Festival 2 is coming back to the Caribbean. We are targeting Fire Festival 2 for the end of next year, and in the meantime, we'll be doing pop-ups and events across the world. Guys, this is your chance to get in. This is everything I've been working towards. Let's fucking go.
Oh, wow.
A little potty mouth there.
I hear
This
that one
Billy
coming.
McFarland. This idiot is going to try to do Fire Festival 2?
I want to know who the investors are. But here's the thing. He's not going to get you twice, is he?
Look, Fire Festival was never about
I want to hear from Ja Rule.
the festival. It was about Billy McFarland putting money in his pocket, which he did. He made money on Fire Festival.
He looks like money. Look, he's in a bathrobe. That's baller stuff.
Oh, he's at the Beverly Hills Hotel.
You walk
pool.
around in bathrobes in places?
What did Ringling, Barnum, Bailey, Barley, Farley,
Ringling Brothers
what did that?
and Barnum and Bailey.
P.T. Barnum said there's a sucker born every minute.
Right.
And we know that.
Right.
We can look at modern politics, and I can tell you there's a sucker born every minute. You can look at some of the clothing, fashion things we've gone through.
Oh, yeah.
And I can tell you there's a sucker born every minute.
Now,
And he just realizes, look, he learned from the first one. He's like, look, here's the thing. There's a whole group of people out there. It's called EDM culture. And I'm not trying to diss on you, but you all have admitted I will pay a lot of money to go somewhere and hear somebody play records.
Off of their laptop.
Because there's a chance I might have some fun, sex, and do drugs.
Right.
this isn't just an EDM festival. But yeah, the drugs and
I'm
everything.
saying
with it.
Here's the other play.
But that's the group of people
He
that he's
get-
targeting.
Even if he has to give refunds at the end of next year, which he probably will have to do because it won't happen, he's collected all that money and made all that interest for a year and a half. He gets to keep the interest.
He didn't have to make- he
You don't
didn't
have to refund the interest when you
He
refund.
didn't have to make refunds before.
He's got such a schemy face.
But this is what most of the tech world is doing as well, which is I can raise funds.
Right.
I can pay myself. I pay
a
myself
salary.
$500,000 a year.
Right.
The idea goes nowhere and collapses. Some investors lost money. Employees lost their jobs. But guess what?
You were incorporated.
I made almost $2 million off of it, and now I can go, and I now know how to raise money, and I'll go do it again.
In his defense, he scammed a bunch of rich influencers. So I don't know. No harm, no foul. But
This is such balls, though. I almost like it.
But the thing is I think the guy is going to succeed this time.
I want to
Am
interview
I
him.
crazy?
Can we get him for an interview?
He's got the ego to maybe want to do a bunch
He absolutely
of
would.
interviews. So, yeah, I could try to reach out to him. Do you
You
want to
can't
hear
tell
what
me-
else he has
You
to
can't
say?
tell me that Austin isn't one of his target audiences.
He's probably do a pop-up here.
Absolutely. A lot of those party people, the people that are just on a constant party, have moved. They left L.A. because L.A. shut down during COVID. They actually had, when people talk about lockdowns, they actually had them in L.A. And still not lockdowns. You could leave your house, but restaurant, nothing was open. We opened up. That's one of the reasons that we've seen such a huge population spike here, is that half of L.A. and half of New York moved to Austin. They're like, where's a cool party town where I can still go party?
But it was such a If you I watched both of the Hulu and the Netflix documentary, where there were supposed to be all kinds of lavish things, and they got like a salami sandwich. Like I had better meals in jail than what I saw.
They got
them
a bunch of wet,
having.
like they were supposed to get what, little individual tents or whatever. What do you call those?
Do you know how hard it is to get food to an island where you can't grow anything?
You want to hear what else he has to say?
Yeah, absolutely. How many more F-bombs are there going to be?
I can't tell you because I still live by the old standard of I also want to be surprised.
Okay.
So here we go.
What's up, guys? This is a big day because as of right now, Fire Festival 2 tickets are officially on sale. It has been the absolute wildest journey to get here, and it really all started during the 7th-month stint in solitary confinement. I wrote out this 50-page plan of how it would take this overall interest and demand in fire, and how it would take my ability to bring people from around the world together to make the impossible happen, but how it would find the best partners in the world to allow me to be me while executing Fire's vision to the highest level. In my first year, I partnered with one of the biggest and best TV companies in the world to produce a documentary called After the Fire. I've also worked with one of the biggest production companies to sign a deal to produce Fire Festival, the Broadway musical. What's up, guys? This is a big day.
How did that? Okay, now I have less confidence because you're bragging about the documentary about the fall of your festival.
He's saying he produced it.
So you did all that to have a documentary, or it was, you know what? No, what is it?
Bob
no
and I-
tragedy goes
Bob and I used to talk about this. We used to say, look, people who have scruples will never make money
No.
because you care about what other people think about you and you're afraid of failure.
Right.
Guys like this become billionaires because they don't care.
They don't have self-awareness or
They
shame?
don't. They're
No
not. There's no
risk.
shame in their game. They don't have any. They don't care.
They're not risk adverse.
It's one of
They
the
don't have
reasons that
shame.
narcissists do so well.
Right. And he's probably on that spectrum.
When you make a video, you go, it doesn't really look good.
Yeah,
I'm not
that
going to post it.
sucks.
I'm
It's
not going
not
to post it.
good.
They're like, this guy doesn't care whether it's good video or not.
He doesn't care
posts it.
what you think
He's
right now.
creating content after content after content,
He doesn't
and it
care.
works.
I guess so,
It's
because
the
it's sold
key.
out. The first drop, he says, is
He
sold
sold
out.
a Broadway play.
I'm going to hit play.
I hope he gets Taylor Swift.
But he didn't say where the tickets are available.
Yeah, I think Fire Festival 2 pre-sale.
But what's the website?
The festival is more than a year away. Pre-sale. I bet he sold 200 tickets. He was charged with wire fraud in order to pay $26 million in restitution.
He served 4 years and immediately comes back to the festival game.
I
You're
did
right.
not
You're
know.
right. You're completely right.
I did not know that he served 4 years in prison, and I don't believe that he really
Almost
did. What?
4.
He said solitary.
Oh wait, he's writing this. Oh no jumper is.
Yeah, no jumpers.
This is
He said 50 days of that was in solitary.
pure balls.
But that's why
Pure
it's going to
balls.
work.
Yeah.
I think I might try to go.
Which artists are going to go, you think?
That's the other thing is how are
Like,
you going to book these
what acts?
artists that either didn't show or weren't even informed that they were playing at Fire Festival? So
I don't know.
I'm going back and forth on whether it's a scam or it's something that's actually going to work.
But sometimes don't you just want to be part of the train wreck?
Not for $7,000 for the big high-end tents and all of that.
I just can't find the website. I'm trying to
Not
find
for
out
that
where to
amount
buy
of
a
money.
ticket.
Yeah, but if you're really wealthy, $7,000 isn't money.
Right.
We have, because of the way we allow money to transfer from one generation to the next, we pretty much eliminated the vast majority of taxes we used to have on estate taxes. And it works also very differently in Europe, the Middle East, and Asia. We have, in a way that we haven't in a century and a half, a young, wealthy elite, never worked, and will not be able to spend the amount of money that's been passed on to them. And for something like this, $7,000, they're going to make that in an hour off of interest somewhere anyway. So it would be like, hey, Chewy, do you want to go to this concert and check it out? Is it worth $1 to you? Would you buy a ticket for $1 to this?
For $1, yeah.
Okay. And for some people, that's what $7,000 is.
Yeah, you're right.
They're just like, okay, that'll be fun. Maybe it'll suck. If it sucks, I'll call my dad, and he'll send his yacht, and we'll get on the yacht in the Caribbean and just go somewhere else if it ends up being terrible.
For them, it's about the experience. You just get to experience, even if it's good or bad, you get to say you were a part of it.
You were there. I want to take pictures. I'll bring a couple of my hot girlfriends. They'll take some Instagrams in front of the tents that are on fire and everything again this time.
I know Bob probably has multiple questions now, but my number one also is who's going to work with them? Is Ticketmaster going to get involved with all of this after their stuff?
Might be doing his own ticketing. I mean, where does that go? Where does Fire Festival 2 pre-sale the
find a link?
Caribbean?
Try to buy some Fire Festival tickets on the company computer, please.
Yeah, he doesn't have a venue, a date, or any musical acts yet, but he has sold his first 100 tickets for $499 each.
Okay.
On TikTok.
That's average festival
off
price.
of TikTok. So he's up how much now?
I don't know, but can we go to the ticketing and read what the?
I can't find a website.
I wonder if you go there and you see that the first. I mean, he could have bought all of his own tickets to help develop interest. 2, he could have legitimately sold them, and I would love to read the fine print saying like, these pre-sale are non-refundable or something like that, because that'd also be a great scam.
Right.
Just to say, well, I tried, but I couldn't make it happen because I'm a felon.
But you can frame those tickets.
They'll be worth something. You can sell them on eBay. They're worth something.
I think it's going to be the biggest show. Bigger than Taylor.
Really?
No.
I cannot
think people
find
are going
any
to get
website
scammed
for-
again, and then there's going to be another documentary. But there's going to be kind of a show. Like, he's going to probably promise a bunch of big stuff, and then it's just going to be, I don't know, Skilo or something, or I don't know, I'm trying to think of some random somebody.
He got
needing some money.
6 years, served 4, some of it in solitary. Had to pay $26 million restitution. We said that. Released to a halfway house in March of 2022.
Who actually got him? Was it the U.S.?
I don't know.
Or was it
that's a good question.
the island where he scammed
Let's see,
everybody?
incarceration.
I'm wondering
pull that
where
up.
he was incarcerated and who actually got him for the fraud.
Uh,
Because here's where he's
Federal
stupid.
case.
Oh, is it a U.S. federal case?
Court in Manhattan.
Okay.
Fake documents to attract investors.
So here's where he's stupid.
He was charged on June 12th, 2018.
Here's where he's stupid. Is that when he did all this, he wasn't smart enough to do like what the Sackler family did or whatever, which is to remove yourself from direct harm. He needed to have created a company.
Right.
Then you put other
A
people
front.
on the board,
Yeah.
and then you just make yourself an employee of that company. And then he could have protected himself.
He didn't, though.
He didn't.
He didn't. And
He
even
flew
while,
too close to the sun.
And even while he was out on bail, he was still selling fraudulent tickets to events like the Met Gala, Burning Man, Coachella. You probably got McFarlane tickets. And
No,
didn't even
I
know
had
it.
I had the
Oh, yeah,
wristbands in
you
hand.
think?
They would have got me in.
He's like a George Santos. He just will
Yep.
say and do anything, doesn't care.
Yep.
But it doesn't matter. He hasn't gotten hurt.
He might as well lie and say Frank Ocean's going to be there, because then I'll buy a ticket again.
You
like-
would just on the chance?
like an idiot. Let's go to Adelaide real fast.
All
on the
right, what's
phone.
up, Adelaide?
He was on TMC yesterday.
What did he
and he
say?
was talking about he was talking about Fire Festival, and he doesn't have a venue. He doesn't have a date because he doesn't have a venue. And then he said that, and TMZ said to him, well, when you start signing artists, you need to call us and tell us who you've signed, and we'll talk about them. And then he was real happy because he said, oh, well, then that'll promote it for me.
Okay. Hey, Adelaide, if I remember correctly, didn't you have something in your past life you were involved with law? Did you teach at the law school or something?
No. I worked for the government, though.
Okay. All right. No, for some reason, I thought you were one of our callers. I thought you had said that you worked at the law school or something, but...
no, I had a legal department underneath me, though.
Okay. How is this guy getting away with this? Do you know?
Business law is different than regular law, right? Like,
well, the only thing is he did serve time.
So that's all now expunged and behind him. But
that kind of wiped the slate right there, yeah.
God, the balls on this kid.
Nobody had told him he couldn't do it again.
Well, good for him.
So,
I'm rooting for him, honestly.
Are you?
Yeah. Thank you, Adelaide.
Well,
Appreciate
I mean, look.
He looked awful happy.
The last Fire Festival made $26 million for the government, so maybe he can help us out with our taxes again.
That's crazy. Caller, what's up?
Oh, no, I was going to say Taylor Swift has a lot of reach, but Michael Jackson has better reach around.
That is a callback from 2 hours ago.
We would have liked it a couple hours ago.
Sir.
Are you...
That was just marinating in your pocket?
I know. I tried to call earlier. I couldn't get through. I'm sorry.
But you were like, hey, even though I couldn't get through, this is so good. This is so good.
They still on the air?
Are they still on the air?
I gotta give them a call.
Let me get through to them.
I like calling after y'all actually get off. I always call pretty much when I think y'all are off air.
Well, we weren't.
I just try and make y'all laugh. I don't care about who's listening.
Well, we appreciate that because that's what I do. But
is it
I'm funny?
Quick question: Is it promethazine? Is it weed? What are we doing this morning?
Just a little bit of weed.
Just a little bit. Yeah. Just a little bit of weed.
What do you do? What's your profession?
I'm actually an engineer.
God damn it!
Hell yeah!
Are you doing work from home? Is that how that works?
No, I have to work later. I'm going to take a nap and then I'm going to work later.
Please tell me that you work doing the drawings on a lot of the brand new towers that are going up in downtown.
No. There's some buildings around town, but no towers. I have done work for some towers, yeah, but nothing like design work.
Hey, man.
So when you say I'm an engineer and then I have to go to work later after my nap at 9:50 in the morning, what is it you're working on right now? You don't have to give me like a specific name, but are you helping design a building?
It's a hotel. It's a hotel.
Oh.
Dude, life is good if you can get it figured out. Life is really good if you can get it figured out. You're going to just show up to work around noon, get paid more than any of us are getting paid, and you're just high?
Hey, listen to I am off air, right?
No, you're not off air.
Oh.
You haven't said anything incriminating or personal information, so you're good.
Yeah,
no, I was
said
about to, though. Thank goodness I didn't. Yeah, I thought I cut y'all off air. No, hey, yeah, no, I love the show. No, just
click.
always call in. Always listen. I wake up early just to listen, and then I go back to bed for a little.
God damn, dude,
my man,
you've got it figured out. It's 106 degrees. But it's cool as can be in your downtown apartment with your toes underneath the sheets.
Come out to our live podcast. I want to meet you. Because I say people like this exist. People that smoke weed but have important jobs and do important things, Bob.
Yeah, I know.
They exist.
Y'all actually know me better than you think you do. Like I've brought y'all some gifts before. I didn't leave a name.
What have you done for us lately?
I was during COVID when I had time, but you remember that cigar wrap by Mike Tyson, Chewy?
Oh yeah,
that was me, and I brought y'all some booze. I think I brought you a leather wrapped booze and some. I brought y'all gifts a couple of times.
Thanks, man.
The Chewy's churros.
I smoked that immediately too. By the way, I'm sorry. I don't know if I was supposed to save it. All right.
And there's something else. I have contributed to the show in other ways, but I don't want to say it on air.
Okay.
All
All right. Well, we got a break anyway. Maybe we'll put you on hold. I want to find out.
I
want
want
to
to find out if it's what I think it is.
I'm gonna put you on hold, and we're gonna end the show.
All
Just
right.
for you. Hang on.
I'm starting to
audience.
feel like how Bob feels when he sees people having a good time
Why?
downtown.
Y'all are mad. Get high
because
before
I've
the
been
show.
because I've been sick for weeks. I
And you
can't
still have
get
to go to work.
oxygen into my
Right,
body.
but you got to go to work.
I'm thinking about all the mistakes I made in life. How the hell have I gotten to this age and I can't find $2 to rub together? What all the mistakes I had potential. I just hate myself right now. And this mother effer is in bed high, listening to radio and just like, "Hi man, I gotta go to work whenever I wake up from a nap."
Well, have a good day, everybody.
I hope everybody has a terrible day.
Keep thinking about that.
I hope everybody's day is terrible because I'm mad now.
See you tomorrow.
Stupid show.